What's up? What's up? What's up? I know I'm starting this live a little later than usual, but I just came to check in with you guys, see what you guys got going on tonight. Been on the road for like the past few hours this evening. Hit that like button. Hopefully that music in the background is not too loud. What's up with everybody? We're about to get into this topic here this evening. Feel free to call in to share your thoughts on this for sure. We'll give some shout outs. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Let me know where you guys are checking in from. Age, gender, location. Y'all know the usual. Housekeeping rules. Hit that like button. We'll go ahead and hit this banner here so you guys can see this here. It's pinned in the chat. If you guys want to call in. It's a very interesting topic here I want to talk about. DMV is in the building. Rhode Island's in the building. Got the D in the building. What up, though? 313. Shout out to the D. Pause. Rhode Island. Awesome. We about to get into that. You say what the hell? Yeah. So we talking about Ohio in the building. Yeah, I see you tuned in. You tuned into the troll video, huh? We gotta get you to call in one day to show your face instead of just being a distant lover. Memphis in the building. East St. Louis. You had to say that, huh? People from St. Louis, they always gotta say they from East St. Louis. They always gotta say that, huh? You're in Illinois. Yeah. I remember being out in St. Louis. What's that town on the border? On the border of Illinois and where the Air Force is, it Scott Air Force Base? What's the name of that town there? That's the only place I've been at. We was at East St. Louis. Huntsville, Alabama. Shout out. Anyway, that's enough shout outs, man. Like I said, if you guys want to call in, it's pinned in the chat here. Listen, man. Chasing O'Fallon, that's it. O'Fallon. That's where I was at. I was in O'Fallon. But chasing guys, you know what's funny is that they'll make it seem like society and women will make it seem like you have to chase them, right? But guys, if you know anything, chasing just means that you're less than, and that means she's running. If she's running, what are you really doing? Who's more valuable if you're chasing? Now, chasing is definitely different than pursuing initially, right? Because you got a lot of you turkeys on here that like to say, well, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not talking to no woman. I'm not going to approach no woman. She has to choose me, and it doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So shooting your shot and chasing is something completely different. But a lot of you guys would like to think it's the same thing, right? But if you're in a position where you're chasing a woman, she automatically is going to put you in a position where that you're not as valuable as she is. Even if she has 35 cents in her pocket and you're a multimillionaire, you know, it's not normal. It's not normal. All these new movies they're showing these guys doing all this incredible stuff, you know, flying across the world, sending dozens of flowers, doing all this stuff, thinking that it's gonna make the woman fall in love. But it's the lack thereof that basically attracts the woman. Because women, a lot of times, if they feel like they're better than you, then you basically losing. If she feels like she's better than you, and you're not worth the time, then I mean, what's the point? You're always gonna be stuck in a position where you're chasing her. Now, a lot of women will say, JR, it has to be 50-50. When it comes to that 50-50 stuff, even so, that has to be the perfect relationship where it's 50-50, right? Because I think eventually most women, not all women, most women will eventually get turned off, in my opinion. You know what I mean? They'll get turned off and they'll feel like, this guy is doing too much. This guy, I'm starting to lose my freedom. This guy he needs all my time. He's really needy. It's turning me off, and I don't even know. And a lot of times, women can't even explain it to you. They just feel like it's giving creepy vibes. It's giving creepy vibes. He's doing too much. He's too thirsty. When naturally she wants to reach out, or she wants to reach out to keep that attraction going. If it gets to the point where she's pulling away, that means she's lost interest in you. And why would you ever want that? And a lot of dudes, you will have a woman tell you, hey, I need you to reach out to me. I need you to do this. I need you to do that. And when you end up doing that, you end up turning her off. And then before you know it, she's ghosted you because you're listening to what it is that she's telling you to do, because she doesn't even understand how attraction works. You're like, good morning, beautiful. Good morning, queen. Grand rising, queen. Here's some flowers. Here's some roses. How's your afternoon? How's your lunch? How's your dinner? And you're completely turning her off. And before you know it, she's out of there. And she can't understand. She'll hit you with, I'm confused. I feel like I got a lot going on right now. And the lot going on right now is the other guy that's not doing the same thing that you're doing. So when you show her that pedestal that you put her up on, when you show her that she's more valuable than you, that's how she's going to treat you. She's going to treat you like a peasant. So this is what I think a lot of men need to be mindful of, and they get frustrated because they'll get with a woman and they'll think they need to show her, like, I need to do all of this stuff. I need to do all of these things. I have to keep her engaged. If I don't say hello to her, if I don't send her 10 texts a day, she's going to lose interest. When it's the exact opposite. A woman has to have her freedom. A woman has to feel like she's free. She can't feel like she's losing her. Once she feels like she's losing her freedom, she's gonna be going to the next guy, or the guy that's not giving her that type of attention. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the biggest the big that's the big issue. You know. So when she pulls back, that's when you pull back. You don't go extra. You don't do more. Less is more. Over pursuing is a real thing, and it is real easy. It's easy to turn a woman off. In the beginning, it's easy to turn a woman off. So it's like even if she can initially like you. You could be doing everything right, and you mess around and you do too many text messages or too many I want to see yous, and she's on to the next dude in her call log. And you sitting there wondering, You calling women crazy, or she doesn't know what she wants. She's all messed up. She's wasting my time. Some women are crazy now. Don't get it twisted. Some women are crazy. Some women are just not there. Some women are not grounded. You know what I'm saying? Women are like cats. So you can do all those things. You think you can do everything right, but if she's not in love with you or head over heels in love with you or into you, then she can always skate. Once she's in love with you, man, you can pretty much, you know, uh, I wouldn't say do whatever you want, but it's you have a lot more latitude to not do certain things, you know. So chasing is chasing is only in the movies and based off of a lot of these girl talk podcasts and things like that. The real rap. You have to release them to the streets. You never own a woman to begin with. That's the problem. You think you own these women. You don't own these women, man. Even when there's grounds for commitment, you still can't expect that because the way a woman feels is fluid. Her feelings are fluid, right? It's not staked in the ground somewhere. I mean, chase it because it's the conversation that women will say. Women will say, "A man needs to chase me," not understanding that every man she's ever been into, he he hasn't chased her. Every man she's truly been in love with or head over heels or into, um, he didn't chase her, and they'll call those men toxic, right? Toxic and narcissist. Women will call a man toxic and a narcissist when he doesn't do what she wants him to do. He's considered toxic and narcissist. She'll throw those labels on there as a blanket as a blanket term. How many likes do we have? I've been sitting over here talking all this time. How many likes we got on YouTube? There's 50 people in here. I don't even know why I do this, man. I'm just doing this. Say a man own you after intimacy. I can say he owns you during intimacy. I don't think any man thinks he owns you after intimacy. He'll own you during intimacy, baby. We got some men in here that want attention, you know, but I can't give it to the men. There's some men in here which is very sweet that a man wants some attention, you know. 10 stars. You sent 10 stars on Facebook. Appreciate the 10 stars. That's the 10 cents. Hey, that's better than nothing though. I appreciate that. 10 stars is 10 cents, right? Appreciate it. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. Shout out to everybody on Facebook that's tuned in. All right. Got the 10 stars. That's 10 cents. Appreciate the 10 cents. Oh man, the problem with the younger generation, blah 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 blah. The younger generation is younger generation that. What's the younger generation? 45 and under, 50 and under? Because that must be what you're talking about. The younger generation now is 60 and under. Because you got women in their 50s thinking that they're 20-something and thinking that they hold the same value. And it's not the same. BBLs and lace fronts and hair hats. Gravity. A woman's value is in her beauty, right? And you have a certain amount of time to leverage that. You know, you have a certain amount of time to do that. After that, no matter how many BBLs, tummy tucks, and all this stuff. You ever seen the movie Death Becomes Her? Check out that movie Death Becomes Her. I think they're remaking that, by the way. You know, so it's just. I mean, we all everybody's going. Not everybody's gonna get old, but if you live long enough, you know, you get old. But baby, you can't command the same stuff and say what a man should. A man should be applying pressure and all this other stuff like that. Cut it out, man. He needs to apply pressure. And I'm 55 years old. Man, if you don't get your ass up out of here, applying pressure. And that's crazy, man. I'm between Facebook and YouTube, there's only 32 people on here. Shout out to YouTube and Facebook. And I'm not even getting paid on. I'm not even really getting paid on YouTube. I'm not even getting paid on Facebook. I'm just on here just because. Little 16 minutes. I don't even know why I do this, man. But check it out, guys. I guess I'll make some announcements. Hey, if you're in the Atlanta area, I'm doing. I got a podcast coming up. New podcast alert. If you're interested in coming on as a guest to relate your dating experiences in the Atlanta area, feel free to DM me, email me, or inbox me on whatever platform you guys can find out a way. You know what I'm saying? Should be up and running in the next 1 to 2 weeks. Start having guests on there for sure. Look forward to hearing from you and hearing your story. So, new podcast alert once again on my Umar Johnson. New podcast alert. If you didn't hear, 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 new podcast alert. If you didn't hear on my Umar Johnson stuff, real quick. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what it is. 3 times, sometimes 5 times, you know, but I know Umar Johnson is 3 times, so, you know. Yeah. I think what I'm going to have for dinner tonight, man. For sure. Don't chase. If you chase, person's running. Say the quickest way to gain someone's attention is to remove yours. You're doing yourself a disservice by chasing someone. You put in your bid. If they're not with it, they'll let you know real quick. A person will let you know real quick. They don't even have to say anything with their actions. Can't take what a person, you take what a person it says, that's cool. It's what a person does. Can tell you something all day, but if their actions say otherwise, you shouldn't have to be double, triple texting people. You shouldn't have to be constantly reaching out to the person. It's tennis. You hit the ball over the net, they got to hit the ball back. If they don't, let them be them, because obviously they don't want to be bothered with you. A lot of y'all be getting confused. Well, maybe if I contact them multiple times, they'll know I'm interested. No, they'll know. You know, somebody said, I never chase men. I think most women say that they never chase men. But I can give you a few examples. You know, you got to respect yourself. Nobody's time is more important than the other. People will have you thinking that their time is more important than yours, and you're a fool if you go for it. You forget people message you, so you forget people that you're interested in. No, if it's somebody you truly interested in, you're not gonna forget. I think that's the biggest lie. If a woman ever tells you something like that, or a man tells you that, I forgot, it's a lie. I'm too busy. I forgot that I was interested in you. Y'all be saying whatever the hell sounds good. I forgot that I was interested in you. Damn. All these loud sound like gunshots. What is this gunfire going on out here? Sheesh. Yeah, you got to go off what people's actions, especially women. Because the women, and the reason why I say women, because a lot of you guys are gonna be like, "Why are you saying women, Jr.?" Because a woman will tell you something and not even mean it. A woman will say one thing and completely do the opposite constantly. So you have to go off the actions. People will say some stuff and trick your mind. Man, you could be hitting it off with a woman tonight, and tomorrow she's a completely different person. She forgot that you existed. You guys could be making wild, passionate love, clapping cheeks, just, you know, it's wonderful. Then tomorrow she don't even know you. Tomorrow she don't even know you. So that's why you have to go off of actions. You know, you have to go off actions and respond accordingly. She said she loved you. She told you. Now she got to show you. Why they be playing all this BS? It's not the Atlanta dating scene. It's the dating scene in general. She's told you. Now she got to show you. I've told you all of this. Damn. Gotta be getting up out of here. You done told me. Now you got to show me. Say you're the only one, and you're not the only one, or the two, or the three. Saying you're the only one. I gotta get up out of here, man. I think it's only like a few people left up in there. Jeez. Damn, did anybody super chat anything on I don't need that. I know we got some stars on Facebook. That's bad when people donating stars on Facebook. I gotta step my live stream game up, man. I'll be making pennies on it. I'll be making pennies on here, man. It's coming though. It's coming. It's coming. Dropping all this incredible game. Dropping all this outstanding, incredible game. Gotta get out of here, man. The game ain't based on sympathy. The game is not based on sympathy. One more time, Umar Johnson. The game is not based on sympathy. I don't think nobody out here knows how to drive tonight. You're gonna drop some more money. You're gonna drop some more stars next Friday. Shout out to all those on Facebook dropping the stars. Every penny counts. Appreciate you. I would say something, but I'm giving you free attention. The game, you looking from a P perspective. The game has nothing to do with being a P, but go ahead. Okay. Right. I need to start doing a morning show. Damn, I didn't get no callers. Oh man. It's 30 minutes yet? When it's 30 minutes, I'm out of here. 27:50. Card method. I wonder why, it only gives me like 30 people. YouTube, I'm really interested in knowing why and this is including Facebook. Why is it that I have almost 300,000? I would like to know. Why is it that I have almost 300,000 subscribers, but there's only like 30 people on my live stream? Facebook, YouTube, can you answer that? Because I don't understand it. How do you have almost 300,000 and there's like 30 people combined with Facebook and YouTube? That is amazing. That's less than a quarter of a percent. Less than 1/10 of a percent. Sheesh. All right, we got a few more seconds, man. I'm about to get up out of here. The same. The impact versus intent. Anyway, we'll close this out, guys. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Once again, like I said, new podcast alert. Atlanta area. Those who want to share their story, their dating experiences in the Atlanta area, DM me, inbox me, all those great things, all my information. You know what time it is. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next one. I am out of here. Peace.